Are you looking for a good anchor setup for your kayak? If so, I've got a solution for you.
Welcome back to another episode of 5-Minute Fish Talk.
Here we are again for another episode of 5 Minute Fish Talk, a show where I have 5 minutes on the timer to discuss all things fishing. Today we're talking about anchors. Let's go. I just loaded 5 minutes on this time of year, and you know what that means. Boop. It's time to get real. Thank you so much to Wondering from Kansas, one of my wonderful viewers, for suggesting this topic. I never even thought of doing this topic before, but the fact of the matter is it's a great topic, so thank you so much. I think this is going to help a lot of people. Before I show you exactly how I have made this and kind of what it consists of and how it works, I just want to reiterate the fact that anchors are kind of a must-have for kayak anglers. So if you're thinking about making one or getting one, you definitely will want one, because once you get out there and you have 10 to 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts, I'm going to tell you that this thing is going to benefit you greatly. If you don't have it, it's going to be very difficult to catch fish, because we obviously can't keep our position quite as well as people in a boat. And so with a kayak, this is kind of a must-have. And you've seen a lot of videos where I have used it, and you've seen a lot of videos where I forgot it, but ultimately it's come in handy a lot for me. I've actually had this for about 3 years, so getting into my specific anchor and how to make it, I've had it for like 3 years, and I made it myself. I've probably put about $20 into it, maybe. Super, super cheap to make, super, super easy to make, and it's really effective. And so I think that this could be a great solution for all of you. Now, I've got some footage from the lake the other day that I'm going to kind of overlay here, but ultimately what this setup is a few materials. All you really need are PVC pipe, probably 18 to 24 inches of it, and I believe it's an inch in diameter. Then you're going to need some pool noodle, the same length of pool noodle, probably about 18 to 24 inches, just to match up well with your PVC. And then aside from that, you'll obviously need some nylon rope or any other type of rope that can work as an anchor line. And 2 carabiner clips. I use one that's more of a standard carabiner, and then one that's a bigger, like stainless steel type, one that's not going to rust. And then lastly, I've got more of like just a clamp type clip, like so. And essentially, to make this thing, all you need to do is grab your PVC, put your pool noodle over the top of it. You might have to kind of shove it in there a little bit. It's not going to go on super easy. You can put some glue on the side of the PVC so that way it holds for longer, but it shouldn't be a huge issue. But then all you do is string your anchor line through that, and then tie it off on one side to the clip. So that way it's just snug up there. Then on the other side, all you do is just loop it back over and you roll it all the way across, however much line you have. I have about 50 feet. You can go longer, you can go shorter. Ultimately, I normally use less than 20, but it's good to have more just in case. And then what you're going to do is you will clip that carabiner clip underneath. You can do it at the end, you can do it at the beginning, it really doesn't matter. But that way you could always remove it and use it for something else if you really want to. And then at the very end of your anchor line, you will obviously tie it off to the other heavier duty anchor clip or the carabiner clip, and then you're going to go ahead and affix that to your actual anchor. And so you can always take your anchor off and switch it out to a different system if you want. It's a very, very easy, quick system. So hopefully you can kind of see how to make that. I'll try to leave some more specific directions in the description, but overall I think that you should hopefully be able to get a feel from it just from seeing some of that footage. Now, how does it work? How does this thing actually work when you're on the water? Now, I've also got footage from the lake on that subject, but ultimately all you really do is you let out as much as you need, let it get to the bottom, maybe pull out 1 or 2 more loops just so you can make sure it snugs up against something, and then you will simply just take your line and run it over to your carabiner clip, and then just simply loop it around twice. And so then it'll basically be locked. So you got 2 loops, and you clip it back. It's that way when you pull on this line, no more comes out. And so that way, you're not having all of your rope going down, and you're being able to, secure your position. And then what you'll do is you'll take your clip and go to your anchor trolley system, which I also built. You can kind of see some footage of how I did that here. That's basically just some paracord with some little metal rings on it. And then I didn't have to drill any holes, fortunately, because I have a feel free and I could just do it with bungees to my handles. But you might have to drill holes to make that system. Ultimately, that is my total system. With the anchor trolley, I can pull it up to the front, I can pull it back to the back, and I can always secure my position according to the wind direction. Overall, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope that this video benefited you. I hope that this system is going to help you out. If you have any further questions, do not hesitate to drop a comment below or send me a personal message in any form of social media, and I will help you out as best as I can. Otherwise, you know what I'm going to say next, right? Have yourself a fantastic weekend, and we'll catch you next time.